Have you ever noticed how people act when they think no one is watching? It's in those quiet moments when the spotlight is off that you can truly understand someone's character. For example, have you seen how someone treats a waiter when they're stressed or when they think you're not paying attention? Do they still show kindness, patience, and respect? Or do they let their guard down and reveal something less flattering? I've seen this happen in social settings too. You might have a friend who's the life of the party when everyone's watching, always cracking jokes and being the center of attention. But when they think no one's noticing, they might act aloof, selfish, or dismissive. Their true character shows not in the big public moments, but in the small, hidden ones. This is where the Stoic perspective comes in. As a Stoic, you are trained to observe life objectively and without judgment. People often reveal their true nature when they believe they are off stage. In these moments, you can truly understand them. Stoicism teaches that virtue is not about how we act when people are watching, but how we behave when no one is. A person who remains kind, patient, and respectful, even when there's no one to applaud them, lives in alignment with Stoic values. However, the reality is that many people aren't like that. They act differently in private than they do in public, behaving in ways that serve their image when others are watching, while letting less appealing traits surface when they think no one's looking. I had a colleague who was incredibly supportive and warm in group meetings, always saying something positive and going out of his way to help. But when we were alone, his demeanor completely changed. He became short, dismissive, and only interested in helping if it benefited him directly. That's when I realized his public persona was a facade. The most honest moments aren't when someone's under the spotlight, they're when they think no one's watching. Whether they act with kindness or cruelty, these unguarded moments reveal the truth. This is where you gain real insight into who someone is. If a person can only be good when others are watching, it's not real goodness, it's just performance. Here's the deeper Stoic message. True character is who you are in the shadows, not in the spotlight. As Stoicism teaches, we must aim to live in alignment with our values at all times, regardless of who's watching. Whether the room is full or empty, a Stoic's actions are consistent because they come from within, not from a need for external validation. When you observe others in their unguarded moments, you'll not only see their truth, but you'll also remind yourself of the importance of living authentically, even when no one else is around. So the next time you want to truly understand someone, don't focus on their grand gestures or public persona. Instead, pay attention to what they do when the spotlight is off. That's when you'll find their real character, and that's where the truth lives. Now, let's explore another way to understand people deeply: their emotional reactions. If you want to understand what truly matters to someone, look at how they react emotionally in various situations. Emotional reactions are like an unfiltered window into a person's soul. They expose their priorities, values, and the things they hold dear. This idea can be controversial because many of us like to think we're in control of our emotions, that we can hide what we really care about. But the truth is, when someone reacts strongly, whether it's anger, excitement, or even anxiety, it's a clear signal that their emotional response is tied to something that matters deeply to them. Let me give you a personal example. I once worked with a colleague who was generally calm and composed. Nothing seemed to faze him. But one day, during a routine meeting, someone suggested a small change to one of his projects, and he suddenly blew up. I was surprised by his outburst. It wasn't a big change, and certainly not something you'd expect to trigger such a strong reaction. But here's the thing, his emotional response wasn't about the change itself. It was because this project was his baby. He had put countless hours into it, and to him, it was more than just work. It was personal. That emotional outburst revealed how important that project was to him, even though he'd never explicitly said so before. People don't always tell you what matters most to them with words, but their emotions, those are harder to hide. For example, the boss who reacts angrily when you question their decision isn't just protecting their authority. Their sense of self-worth might be tied to always being right. Or the friend who gets overly defensive when you point out something small. They might be protecting a deep insecurity or something they value highly. Emotions are always tied to values. The excitement someone shows when they get praise for a job well done might reveal that recognition is one of their top priorities, even if they never admit it. People's strongest emotional reactions, whether positive or negative, are windows into their deepest priorities. They might act cool, detached, or indifferent most of the time, but when something they care about is threatened, challenged, or even acknowledged, their emotions flare up. This principle is especially powerful in relationships. If you're dating someone and notice they get disproportionately upset when plans fall through, it's a sign that spending time together is incredibly important to them. If they light up whenever you talk about a future trip or activity, it means creating shared experiences is a priority. By paying attention to someone's emotional cues, you can get a clear map of their priorities without them ever having to spell it out. A good example of this is when people get unexpectedly defensive. Let's say you casually mention that someone's been late a few times, and instead of a calm acknowledgement, they get flustered and defensive. That reaction isn't just about tardiness, it's because being seen as reliable matters deeply to them. Their emotional outburst reflects how important that aspect of their identity is to them. Stoicism teaches us to observe human behavior with an objective eye, and emotions are one of the most telling aspects of behavior. When someone's emotions flare, it's because something they value is at stake. You can use this knowledge to better understand people in your life and also to manage your interactions with them. If you know what triggers their emotions, you can approach sensitive topics with more care, or use that knowledge to build stronger, more understanding relationships. But here's the deeper Stoic lesson. Your emotions reveal your own priorities too. When you find yourself reacting strongly to something, take a moment to reflect on why. Is it because it genuinely matters to you? Or are you letting your ego get in the way? Are you getting angry because someone is questioning your integrity? Or are you upset that your reputation is being challenged? Stoicism teaches us that by understanding our emotional reactions, we can gain greater control over them. We can recognize when our emotions are tied to values that truly matter, and when they're just a reflection of our pride or insecurities. The ability to read people isn't magic. It's about paying attention to the subtle signals they give off. Their emotions, body language, and reactions speak volumes about their true intentions, values, and priorities. Stoicism gives you an edge by teaching you to observe without judgment. When you see past the surface and pick up on real, unspoken truths, you gain clarity in every social interaction. But this skill isn't just about gaining an advantage. It's about understanding. The more you observe others, the more you learn about yourself, what triggers your emotions, what you value, and how you can live in alignment with your principles. By reading people honestly and wisely, you not only navigate life better, but also become a more thoughtful and self-aware person. That's the real power, to use this insight not for manipulation, but for wisdom and personal growth.